Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you, Ankita?
I'm doing well. Good to see you after a very long time.
Yeah, it's a pretty long time.
Yes.
Sometimes even I want to book a session, I don't get the vacant slot, so that's why.
Okay. So I generally take the sessions in the morning nowadays.
Yeah, and I take mainly in the evening. So sometimes even if I don't want to, I have to come in the morning
Yes.
because to meet some of the favorite tutors. That's why.
Correct. That's so nice to hear that. And how have you been?
I've been doing well, ma'am. It's going great.
That's nice. And how are the sessions going on?
Sessions are going also well, but sometimes what happens that even though I want to book some session with some of my favorite tutors, it does not happen because of the thing that slots are not available. And sometimes it's so happen like that. Suppose I have booked a session, and the before the moment the session would start, and I get a notification from Clapingo that due to emergency, your teacher has been replaced with by another tutor. So this also
Yes.
happened.
Yes,
So
right.
otherwise it is okay. Otherwise everything going well.
That's great. And how is your work going on?
Work is same way. There is nothing. Stressful doing work I am doing. Just simple, seamless. It is going seamless.
Okay, that's great to know. And I'm sure it's keeping you occupied. So that's what is needed, right?
Yeah.
Right. Great to know that. So, any trips coming in future, near future? Because we've always been discussing about the trips.
Yeah, I have a plan to visit this Ladakh, but I don't know whether I will be able to fulfill that one because there are some I have heard that who have visited they face some problems after landing there, like breathing problem because of
Breathing
its
thought.
height. Yeah,
Yes,
so
right.
there is some areas that I have to take care of, and if it is not
Mhm.
Ladakh, then I may go to some other place, maybe Rajasthan. So I have
Yes.
this plan to fulfill in this year.
Okay. So, if you're planning to go to Ladakh, just make sure that at least you're spending 2 days in Leh, just to get accustomed to the place and also the oxygen levels and all. You get used to it. So
Yes.
after 2 days, you can travel further. Like if you want to go to Khardungla and Nubra Valley, so then you can
Yeah.
go to further places. Just that 2 days you need to rest in Leh.
Okay, so you have visited, I think, the place.
Yes. I have
Okay.
visited.
So
Yes,
how was the experience?
it was.
How was
I
the?
would out of the world. It was definitely a place to visit, and the terrain over there is not similar to the other terrains which you see, the mountains over there. So it's a beautiful sight to be there and just observe that how things are. Yes, I would say that it's commercialized now. I had been there, I think, around 9 years back. So that
Okay.
time it was not that commercialized. So my parents just visited last year. So they had been just they were telling me that now it's become too commercialized. But yes, once you go to Nubra Valley and Pangong Lake, so that's like if you go to the exterior parts, it's still the same. But if you go to Leh is become too commercialized, but it's okay. Like you should still, I think you should still visit and see that how the place is like, and the experiences are very nice.
Yeah. I think that one, this lake. So you stayed there.
And
Yeah. So there is some. I have seen that some tents have been erected there. So when the visitors go there, they stay in the tents, stay in the night. So it's a very beautiful thing.
it's a beautiful place to go. But you can plan it around August, September. That will be a good time. It will not be very chilly out there. It will be cold, but not very. So I would just say that plan it accordingly, see the temperature, and then go ahead because Pangong and then further, then there is like around a 1.5 hour ahead. There's So Mururi, so that's also a kind of lake, and it's quite mesmerizing to be there. So when you are there, you will observe a different kind of the whole how the lake passes from the different countries, and it's just I would say that I can't even explain in words, because when you are there, then you experience the whole
Yeah.
site. But
Yeah.
it does get cold at that time, like in November, December. So it's you plan it accordingly, seeing the weather.
Actually, this October suits me better because during this time, what happens, this Durga Puja. So
Yes,
we get leave at the same time. Our children also gets leave from their studies or their work. So this is the time when it's convenient for me. So if it is possible to visit during October, that would be fine. But I have searched on net, and where they have suggested that the time period, it is better to visit that place between May to September.
May
So
to
whatever
September.
I have read, yeah.
Yes, yes. So yes, October will be a. I would say that again the weather will get a little cold, and then to adapt to the whole weather will get a little more difficult. So it's
Yes,
better
yes,
to plan way before that. But yes,
yeah,
you have to work according to your holidays as well.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And
So great.
one
And
more thing,
yes, yes.
just
Please, please.
one more thing. So I have seen some videos or pictures that there are some camels which are not the size of the camel that we see in Rajasthan. Those camels have two humps. So
Yeah,
have
to
you
have.
observed that? Yeah.
Yes, yes, I had been there. It's at Nubra Valley. You can stay, you can do camping over there, or you can stay in a hotel. They have hotel provision also, and they have camping also. And then the whole like the tour guide or whoever will be there, the tour operator, they will take you to the place which is like a desert over there, and there you will find camels with two humps. And yes, it is
Mm.
different. It is different than the Rajasthan camels or the camels you see otherwise. And it is
Yeah.
nice to experience. And the locals out there, I am not very sure what do you call it, Ladakhis over there, they perform some kind of culture programs for you, and
Okay.
that experience was very nice. I remember we had actually danced with them, and they had told us about the whole journey, that how they were and their history. So that you can experience. It's a quite a bit it's different than what you actually experience at other
Yes,
places.
yes, yes, right.
Okay, so I would have some questions for you as always. So do you have any regrets in life?
Regretting life. Yeah, one is there. It always keeps me thinking about this.
Mhm.
One that I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but it always I felt that when my father was alive, and I did not see him properly, see him in the sense that I did not give him much time because I was busy with my work. And sometimes, even though I had time, I did not ask him what he needs, so whether he is some problem like that. Though he's staying with me, I have arranged everything for him. He was just next to my room, but still there is a feeling that I could have done more. I feel like
Yes,
that. So,
right.
but sometimes I also asked him whether he want to go outside with me, just nearby areas. But he always declined because he has some problem with his eyesight also. So he
Okay.
always tried to remain in his room and barely comes out for going outside.
Hmm.
So whenever I came back from office, so now I think, now I regret that I could have asked and I could have spent some more time with him. That is
Hmm.
always what to say. Mm, my
You keep on.
conscience, yeah, it hurts my conscience or something like that. I don't know how to express it.
Yes, right. It is like the feelings always they keep pondering over it, that yes, you could spend more time. So what
Yeah.
do you feel that actually children don't observe that the parents are getting old, and then when they when of course they the life gets so busy and then hectic, that children also have, it's not their fault as well sometimes. But these thoughts do come later, and you keep pondering over it, that yes, I wish I could.
Yes, right, right.
Right, right.
I
So
wish that he was alive and I want to do. now I feel like that.
Right. So I think, but I feel that what do you feel about this feeling regret? Should it be there, or we should overcome it?
Actually, we should overcome it, because there is no point of regretting, because past is past. So there is
Right.
no benefit if you thinking on the past. You should go ahead and
Hmm.
think about the future. How can you make your life better, or
True.
the people around you? And basically, we should think, we should live in the present, as I have
True.
learned from reading books. So that
Yes.
is the way we should take our life.
So the power of now is very important.
Yes, yes. Right.
Yes. Okay. Now the three habits which can improve your communication skills, which you have imbibed in your life, and you feel that there is a change by imbibing that.
uh, Communication.
Yes.
What was
Three habits.
what are the three
Three
habits?
habits which improve your communication skills, which you have imbibed in your life, and you actually saw drastic changes.
Yes. So first of all, I was under the impression that if I read books and I learn some new words, it will improve my communication skill. But it was not to be. Later, I have realized, and then I realized that listening to the English contents. I am talking about the English language. So listening to English contents and then put it to practice. So I did not have the opportunity. So now I am practicing with the tutors from different platform. So now I think that this is the thing which has helped me to improve my communication skill,
Hmm.
because I am speaking with the tutors, and whenever there is any mistakes or whatever it is, I have been told by the tutors. So I am correcting myself, how to communicate
Right.
with the tutors, what should be the, that is one thing, that eye contact should be there. I should not
Hmm.
look here and there. So these are the
Yes.
things
Right.
that I have learned from the tutors, and I have working on that, and I think I have improved on some points.
You have definitely excelled in it, because I've been seeing your journey since a long time now. So you have definitely excelled in it. And as you said, that practice is very important. You use the word practice. So only
Yeah.
by reading, only by listening, it will not help until and unless you don't practice. You need to
Yeah.
practice speaking to somebody, be it on any
Yes.
platform, be it in a group where you find that the
Hmm.
people are communicating well, be it any language. So you need to practice that. Even if you're learning French, you need to practice with some person
Yeah,
until
definitely.
you will have all the bookish knowledge, but when you
Yes.
don't speak, you will not understand where you're going wrong. So that's very important. Yes, I have seen your journey as well. So you, as all the tutors have also been telling you that you have excelled so well, and your language has become quite advanced, at the same time very polished, and you also present yourself very well. It's that your body language which speaks very loud. The non-verbal skills are very important, and you take care
Yes.
of that. So communication is actually divided into two: verbal and non-verbal skills. So your verbal is already very good now, and at the same time you're working on your non-verbal skills as well. So that's quite important, and I would say that well done there, and keep
Okay.
it up
Thank
and
you.
keep learning, because learning never stops.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yes, certainly, I will do that. And this is
Yes,
the only
definitely.
thing that I am doing now.
Yes, and it is good that you look forward to learn something, and then of course at the same time imply that in your real life.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So yes, I would also say that I have launched my leadership course. Have you come across that on Clapingo?
No. No.
No, please do watch it and do let me know whenever we meet next. It's in the
How to go
courses
about
section.
it?
So same,
I.
you have to go to the Clapingo website. There are the courses
Okay.
there, and under the courses you will see my course over there. That's on leadership.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So do go through it and do let me know that how did you find it.
Okay. Okay.
To
Definitely.
have your valuable
Yeah.
feedback on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So just the last question: what inspires you to keep learning new things?
Keep learning new things. The only thing is that when I learn something new, it boosts my confidence. So if I don't know something, suppose if we talk about this language, English, so I don't know. If I don't know, it does not matter. People do say that what is their learning English? You can speak with any other language. So it is okay. I know that. But when I see the people are speaking in English, and if I cannot chip in their discussion, so I would feel miserable. So when I learn and I feel good, so this is how I think it is the motivate factor when I learn.
Yes, right. That's and that's important that you're learning. That's that should go on. The moment you put that full stop there, then it becomes like a
Yeah,
very stagnant life, and you're not doing something new, and you're always looking for something new. So it's good to learn something.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, I would also highlight to you that start also stressing on the words when you are saying something. Just start stressing on some of the words which you want that the person should get the clear message. So
Okay.
just observe, when sometimes we speak, we always put a stress on a certain word. When we put that
Mm-hmm.
stress, it's kind of telling the person that yes, this is my message, you need to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe in the next
Okay.
session I can give you some more examples on it. So
Mm-hmm.
since we are losing on time as well, so do you
Yeah.
have any other question for me? We just have 1 minute.
Okay. So, what exactly philosophy is?
What is
Philosophy, a simple one line. Philosophy.
philosophy? What is
Yeah.
philosophy?
Yeah.
So philosophy is, it depends on person to person how they take it. Yeah, so it can
Mm.
be anybody's like whatever the person has been coming up with. It can be about history, philosophy on history. So philosophy is the it's actually how you see the world, and how you actually portray it in words, and also put your thoughts into it, and then describe a certain thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually a very huge topic to be discussed. Just like psychology, philosophy is
Uh,
also huge topic to discuss. So are you keen
okay.
into learning philosophy?
No, whenever I come across this word, I always Google it and I find it to tell. If somebody asks me, I find it very difficult to describe it. So that's why I ask.
That's what it's
suppose
quite a
I
huge
sup, suppose I say
topic.
that this is my philosophy. Say live and let live. This is my philosophy. Say, and now people are, what is philosophy? Then I find it difficult to describe that.
Philosophy is your ideas and your your words which you think about a certain topic. My
Mhm.
philosophy of life is this. So that's, you have put your ideas into it, and you have put it into words. Like, okay, fine, this is my philosophy, and I want to share it with you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
okay.
yes, it was amazing talking with you, and I would love to see you again and have a lovely day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. You too have a lovely day.
Yes. Bye
Bye.
bye. Take care.
Thanks. Same